Hey, what's up everybody? This is rlee, Handmade Horror. Doing a video here to show you something I was working on. This is a Pennywise the Clown head for my boy Zackzander. Doing this video because I never really, I've never done it. All my videos are just like completed product, and you never really see the process at all. So, I figured I needed to do one of those just so everybody can see that I'm actually, and just try to explain a little bit of what I'm doing here. Let me get up close here. You can see up here a little closer. You can see the way I sculpt is I layer out features. I don't just put it on there and do it all at one time because it hardens, and obviously you're on a time limit. So I sculpt in layers to bring out features like the thickness and stuff of features, but I really take my time to it. If you can look, because the way this is done, I done the nose, and then I did the bags under the eyes, and then I did I think the cheek lines, then the top of the mouth. I did all that stuff separate, so I could have enough time to really sit there and work with it and shape it the way I wanted and get it the exact texture, everything that I wanted on it. And but you can see that I take a lot of time to make sure. You can tell some of the stuff on the side that kind of looks patchy, which I've yet to get in there and clean that spot, but you can tell that I work really hard to clean that stuff up, and you can hardly tell at all. I mean, especially when the paint's on it, you can't tell that it's been done in layers at all, just because I really take a lot of time to smooth that out, where it meets, where a layer would meet. But and I changed a lot. Actually, the that purple right there is all that's left to the actual face that I started with. You can see in the back of the neck here. All the white is me. That's all been sculpted. And I even sculpted the eyes, which is new for me because I've never sculpted eyeballs, just because it's you got to hit that shape and they got to be really smooth. It's just it sucks to do. So, but I've done these, and because his eyes are a little bigger, so I think I done really well with them. Considering an eyeball, you gotta really be precise with it. And the rest of the face, I dremeled a lot. I dremeled over the eyebrows and dremeled off under the eyes right there, so I could get the dents for the big bags under his eyes. And then dremeled the whole mouth and chin off completely, and just resculpted every bit of that. And you can see right there, that's really clean. I gotta do the teeth still, obviously, which is really tedious, but that and some cleanup work, and I'll be ready to paint. And you can see it's come out really good, man. I'm really proud of it. I wouldn't mind actually trying to cast it, because I don't know if I'll be able to hit it all like that again, because I really took a lot of time. Like, look at that cheek, see that little dent? I mean, just little stuff like that. It's not easy to hit, and how it's kind of fat right there through this little area, between his eye and his nose is kind of chunky. That's just stuff, that's the stuff I was really trying to pay attention to. And the shape of the mouth and the nose, it's not easy to hit a nose like that, because it's just got to be such a perfect circle, and the way the nostrils fit into it. But see here from distance overall, I don't know how good that's going to pick up. My camera sucks. But yeah, there it is. So Zach, my boy Zackzander, I know he's anxious to get this. So most of y'all seen the body and the outfit that he's got for it. It's freaking awesome. So that's gonna be sick. I wanted to show you some of the tools that I work with too, just to put that out there, because I've never done that before. This thing right here is my prize tool. It come from like a tooth repair kit or something. My tools are really ghetto, by the way. But this thing right here I've used on every single thing I've ever sculpted with, and I've kept it and I've used it. I use it to smooth things and to get in there and poke around and shape, just different stuff. That's definitely the prize piece. And I use this thing, which is a just a crochet needle, really small one. And I use this thing because it's it's metal and it's really smooth, and to get into little creases and stuff and smooth that out where your hands can't reach, that's really good for that, which I just recently picked that up. I use some yarn needles, you know, basically for the same thing. You know, they got different shapes on the ends, they got different sizes, so that's cool for different, you know, ankles and stuff. And then this thing, which is from like a nail grooming kit, and it's really smooth, you know, and it's good for just different angles and shapes. You know, it's got the two different ends, so I use that. And then the old trusty toothpick. This is, I use a toothpick so much you wouldn't even believe how much a toothpick can come in handy, especially when epoxy gets a little harder. When it starts to dry, you can really shape some stuff with a toothpick. So these two are probably the main two things that every piece of work I've ever done has been done with, and my fingers obviously, but these two things. And I got the picture here. Here's the face I'm going for on the Pennywise. So if I can get up here, let me try to get up here and get you a side by side here. Can't really see it that well just because the light sucks so bad, but that's my reference picture I've been using anyway. So you know, once it gets painted and the hair gets on it, it's really gonna pop. That's what makes them with the, you know, with the natural shapes I already have, and you know, the paint is really gonna pop it out. You know, especially when I get the teeth in, it's gonna be really sick. So but yeah, just wanted to show everybody that, and shout out my boys, you know, zackzander obviously. And then my boy Wants Customs, and Horror Figure Fan, Beta 2G, and Team Cerberus. Man, there's a bunch of y'all out there, but just shout out to all y'all. And I'm gonna try to keep videos coming, man. I finally got everything worked out for uploading, so I'm gonna try to keep them coming. So be look out for a video on this. Is gonna be probably in the next few days, so you'll be seeing the finished product, and then Zach, you'll be seeing the finished product, buddy. So yeah, everybody just keep on the lookout, and thanks for watching. Later.